Griffin Canning. Sometimes you look at the ancillary numbers and you find out why he's having a great year. When you do get hurt, he's given up 6 home runs, 5 have been solo. And when you have people on base, the best way to prevent runs is have a batting average of 171 against.
A 1-out walk puts a White Sox runner aboard and brings up their hottest hitter in Miguel Vargas.
And Vargas rips it down the line in left field. It's going to one-hop the wall. Tauchman, he will chug into third. And Vargas, a 1-out double. The White Sox in business here in the first.
Boy, the Vargas hit parade just continues rolling.
So second and third and 1 out. That's to play their infield back with Andrew Benintendi, the batter.
Andrew Benintendi steps in a key spot. Rips this into right center field, and the White Sox are going to strike first. Tauchman scores. Vargas, he's going to get waved in, and the White Sox take a 2-0 lead. Andrew Benintendi driving in 2 with a single.
A great approach there by Benintendi. Mets had played the infield back, conceding a run. Gets that kick changeup. It stays up in the zone, and Andrew does a good job. Watch the head. The balance stays right on it.
Now, the White Sox have scored first in all 3 games of this series against the Mets.
There's a look at the man of the hour, Shane Smith. He's been off to a great start. Rule 5 draft. Credit the White Sox and Grit's guests, and he's been as good as you could depend on.
Shane Smith, a wipeout pitch to start this bottom of the first.
Boy, that's a really good curveball. What makes him so tough to hit, that 95, 96, and he backs it up with this 12-6 curveball.
Now Nimmo has hit in 3 straight games. That's a 1-out single, and here comes Juan Soto.
He hits a little chop past Smith. Picked up at third by Rojas. He'll get the out at first. Rojas near that shortstop area he was in. He took a look at second and decided to get the sure out at first base.
So the struggles continuing for Soto, but Alonso beginning to break out a bit now. In tight, he hit him. And Alonso has been hit by the pitch. And that will put runners at first and second.
Runs up and into his elbow, and he was not wearing an elbow guard. And as he's at first base, he got to the bag and then started to walk off into foul territory, bringing out the trainer.
So 2 out and 2 on for Brett Beatty, who was moved up to the 5-hole last night and responded with 2 hits.
Another payoff. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Beatty could not catch up to 97. Mets leave 2 after an inning.
So the Mets with some shoddy defense here in the second inning.
And the Mets will be charged, I would imagine, with their second consecutive error here to begin the second inning.
Pretty promising start. Unfortunately, now it's going to take a gift or a base hit to get that run across the plate.
Lee will tag and advance to third. Rojas still at first. 2 down. Here's Tauchman.
It's this one hard down the line in right field, and it's a fair ball. Corey Lee will score. They're going to wave in Rojas. The play to the plate, and he is safe. So both errors committed by the Mets on the infield. Those runners come around to score, and it's a 4-0 White Sox lead here in the second.
2-out base hits. That's the key to winning baseball games.
So Canning has not only given up the hits, but that is the 3rd walk issued. He's at 64 pitches, nobody out in the 3rd inning. This is certainly one of his clunkier starts. It's first and second for the White Sox. Here's the catcher, Corey Lee. First pitch butted up the first baseline. Canning off the mound. Fields throws to first in time. Alonso covering for the out. Sacrifice goes 1-3. Sosa to third and Kiro to second base. So now more runners in scoring position for the White Sox. Here is the lefty Josh Rojas. Infield in. 1 out.
Tapper to the right side. Coming home is Sosa. He will score as Rojas will be tagged out. It's a 5-0 White Sox lead here in the 3rd.
Just put the ball in play, pick up another run. That's a big point, 5-0.
And so the Mets have the first 2 men on in the 3rd. So Smith continues to live dangerously. 3rd straight inning, the Mets have had 2 runners aboard. And now Pete Alonso has been the best bet for the Mets with runners in scoring position.
Froze him. Strike 3 call.
Yeah, that might have been the best pitch that Shane has thrown this afternoon in crunch time, too. He paints one, a blue dart 97 right on the black.
2-2 is chopped to first. Vargas will throw to second. 1. The relay to Smith is late at first. They tried the hard way, 3-6-1. Soto is retired, 2 gone. And that'll bring up Vientos with runners at first and third for the Mets.
Vientos flies one to deep right field. Tauchman back, looks up the wall. It's out of here. Mark Vientos goes the other way for a 3-run homer, and the Mets are right
back in, and it's 5-3.
And maybe what you heard off the bat was not the ringing of simply a ball hitting the sweet spot, but maybe the alarm clock going off too for the New York Mets, because they had been rather slumbersome offensively and defensively leading up to that home run. Now they're back in the game. Last of the 5th inning. White Sox 5, Mets 3. Juan Soto leads off for the Mets.
Trying to snap an 0-for-13 stretch.
Iserts 1-2. Soto swings and misses, strike 3.
So Soto down on strikes. Fans starting to boo a little bit more than they had before. 1 up, 1 down. Pete Alonso coming up.
Boy, another good pitch by Isert.
Isert wipes out, back to his knees, and he still makes the play.
Yeah, as only a lefty can do. Just trying to make it look good. Wants to be on a highlight reel. I love it. Little smile right there.
Off the wet grass.
I have a feeling he's going to put this on his highlight reel. Look at it. Falls right on his wallet and makes a good throw to first.
Well, 2 men away, and Andrew Benintendi coming up. So Vargas at first.
Benintendi rips that one, a fair ball down the right field line. Vargas, he is hustling. He's going to get waved in. Soto's relay throw. Alonso double clutches. That allows the run to score and Benintendi to get to third.
Boy, some heads up third base coaching right there. You take a shot with 2 outs. You got a guy that can run, and Vargas perfectly placed down that corner in right field. Really good job of Vargas too. He's hustling right off the get-go. Leave it up to your third base coach. Big run.
And Lenin Sosa coming up. He's 2 for 3.
Sosa rips it into left, and the Sox will add another here in this 6th inning. Benintendi scores. It's now 7-3.
Boy, nothing better than 2-out base hits, and the White Sox have had a few this afternoon. This is another really good at bat. Another big 2-out RBI.
The White Sox 7 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They've had a good offensive day today. They have 2nd and 3rd, nobody out. Taylor then the top.
3-2. This one is well hit, but on a line right to Young. Tagging from third is Corey Lee, and he will score. An RBI sac fly for Mark-Delay Taylor makes it an 8-3 White Sox lead here in the 7th.
Give yourself up, get an out, and trade a run for it. A great job there by Michael Taylor.
Here's Benintendi. He's driven in 3 runs today with a single and a triple.
Pitch hit in the air, deep right. If it's fair, it's gone. It's a home run. First homer of the day for the White Sox. It's 9-3.
As the White Sox offense continues to pour it on, 6th home run of the season for Benintendi.
He's a double short of a cycle today. He's got 4 RBIs.
Yeah, have a day.
Well, Miguel Castro takes over on the mound for the White Sox, a former Met. So he's aboard with 1 out.
And the batter is Juan Soto.
Can't stress enough, this is the most uncomfortable I've ever seen him.
Castro covering, will wipe out, but he does get his foot down on the bag to record the out. And the Sox are 1 out away from finishing this one off. Oh no!
Yeah, hopefully
Castro
he didn't roll that right ankle.
He comes up hobbling, and that is not a good sign.
Another look at it right here. He tries to beat him to the bag. That's a little bit harder than you think. Yeah, the wet conditions. Yeah, that's not a very good look right there.
Miguel Castro will be helped off the field, which means the new pitcher coming in will have all the time they need to get ready to close this game out. 1 more out to finish this game, and it'll be Bryce Wilson coming out of the bullpen for the White Sox.
Alonso will bat against Bryce Wilson.
First pitch. Curve line to left center. That's a base hit. That'll get a run home. This one's going up the alley. Nimmo scores easily from second. Alonso pulls into second. He's got a double. And his 43rd run batted into the year. And it is now a 9-4 Chicago lead. Runners at first and second, 2 men away. Vientos 1 for 4, 3-run homer in the second.
1-2, got him swinging, and that's ball game. An absolute complete win from the White Sox, top to bottom, and they close out the finale of this series with a 9-4 win over the Mets.